Da-da-da. Isn't he beautiful? Say hello to Buckbeak.
Hagrid, exactly what is that?
That, Ron, is a hippogriff. First thing you want to know about hippogriffs is that they're very proud creatures, very easily offended. You do not want to insult a hippogriff. It may just be the last thing you ever do. Now, who'd like to come and say hello? Well done, Harry. Well done. Come on now.
I started thinking about being a translator since I was in senior high school. At the time, I used to watch many movies, and I was curious about how the subtitle is made in the movie. Knowing the process of translating is interesting for me, but many people said that being a translator is a difficult job because it needs many skill and knowledge about the culture. Furthermore, being a translator has a huge responsibility because one of a translator's tasks is converting the written word from the source language to the target language and making sure that the meaning is the same. To achieve my goal, of course, I must prepare many things as soon as possible. Therefore, I would like to share my process to become a translator. So, what is my plan to achieve my dream of being a translator? Student and freelance translator. If you are still a college student, you can try to be a student translator. As soon as you start to practice your translation skill, you will be more ready when you enter the field of translator. During this process, you will gain a lot of valuable experience, which will be very helpful when you enter this field of work. And I believe in practice makes perfect. Most translators work freelance or through translation agencies. That's why, as a student, you should experience being a freelance translator. This will be very useful for you who want to be a translator, but you want to have a flexible time. And while you are studying, you earn money from that. By attending workshop, you will get more insight from other people. From this, you will also get new skill, which perhaps you don't have before, because you will meet many people who are professional at this field and have majority as well. Gathering and having discussions with people who have the same interests or hobbies is a pleasure in itself. From this workshop, you can make new friends who have interest and expertise in the same field. This can add networking in your field that you are currently passionate about. Besides being able to exchange ideas and new insight, networking is important because it makes it easier to find suitable jobs according to fields. To become a translator, of course, there are some abilities that we must have, and you must be fluent in one or more languages as well as English, and you should have knowledge of the culture in the relevant country. Usually, it's gained from living and working there. So, I am going to tell you some skills that a translator need to have. Here we go. The first, foreign language skills. This skill must become the most necessary skill which you have to gain, because as a translator, you have to translate one language to another language, such as English to Bahasa, and so on. How do we master foreign language skills? This applies differently to everyone. because people must have their own effective way to learn, including a language. But I would like to suggest you some tips to master foreign language skill. First, know your reasons why you are learning a foreign language. Because learning foreign language is not easy. It needs many time to learn. However, in some cases, several people could learn foreign language easily. When you know the reason of learning foreign language, it will motivate you and will affect your learning process. When you have strong motivation, you will not give up easily. For me, motivation is important. And the second tips, learn the core word first. No one can memorize every word in a language. Instead, there are a series of core words which account for the vast majority of what we say in everyday life. And the third, read, and read. Reading is a must. You cannot know a word or a vocabulary if you don't read anything. The more you read, the more you collect knowledge, but don't forget to practice it as well. By emphasizing on those, you can quickly get to a level where you can hold a conversation. Making visible progress like that can keep yourself motivated for the next level. And the second skill is you have to be able to use a computer and the main software package completely. When you write your translation, you will need some software to help you. It will be more effective and efficient when you use software. Using a computer is a basic. You must have to work in today's world. Even better if you are also proficient in operating and maintaining the computer. So if later the devices you are using is damaged, you know what to do. It also reduces your expenses on repairs and servicing. And the third skill is, of course, writing skill. A professional translator working into English must be absolutely sure how to use commas, semicolons, and colons, and what does or doesn't take an apostrophe, for example. You need to master the grammar in language as well. Grammar is very important, especially for a translator, because wrong grammar, wrong meaning. So be careful to make it sure that your grammar is correct and proper. Then you need to pay attention to the detail of your writing. For example, choosing the right sentence or word to produce a good meaning and understandable meaning. And the last, you have to choose the best structure of sentence so that the reader can understand your message easily. And that's all about the tips and my process of being a translator. I hope you enjoy it and thank you so much.